Hello and welcome to gfxtoday.com, and in this video tutorial I'm going to show you how to make a bullet that looks really cool using vRay 2. So this is a new version from vRay, so I hope you guys enjoy this. My name is Abanov and this is gfxtoday.com. So first we'll be start by modeling our bullet, and basically we may need a blueprint or an image here to show us the dimensions, what the dimensions are, but I think it's pretty easy to do, so I'll create it from my head. So basically first thing we'll choose a line, go to the front view, press Alt W to maximize and start drawing our shape. So I'll start from the top. And we'll be modifying everything we're doing here just later, so just put the basics like this, and now go to the modify and choose vertices, vertex submode, and now let's modify our shape. So just try to play around with this till you get something good and realistic in the same time. So go to refine, put another two vertices here, zoom in, make a step like this, I don't think needs to be just a little bit like that. And see, go like here, decrease this one, and now go to like here. This will be just a straight line, and from there take this one, make like curve here, create another vertex and put it like there. Okay, maybe another two vertices, move this to like, let's see, maybe here, this one like this, and the last one delete it. Just press delete and take this and put it in there. Okay, so here we go. First thing I want to do is just put this vertex exactly on 0 for the x-axis. So just press right click on these two arrows, so it's now exactly on the 0, and do the same thing for this one here. So now they are exactly on the same line, and I'll just take those two and go down like this. Okay, and those two and go down. So now let's try to make our lit modifier. So go to modify here and press L, get layers, press enter, and here you have it. Now modify this, and again we want to move this to be exactly on the 0 axis, so I'll just press right click here, and as you can see this bullet looks amazing. Whoa, I never see a bullet like this in my entire life. It's really big. Okay, can go in a diet or anything, or we can just modify it. So I'll just modify it for now till she takes the decision. Okay, so I think this is good so far. Let's just take these, put them up like so. Take this one, maybe like there, and oops, just doesn't have to be too sharp, so it's bullet, so can just go inside anything, and yes, anything. And don't get this wrong, I mean anything. Now just press M, give it the material, and if you can see the material, so it's just these are the normals, so press flip normals, and here you have it, and you can see there's some weird things here and there, so just press weld core and everything should go fine. And now press F4, and we need to increase these segments, so from here make it something like 50, and it's now smooth and looks good. So let's go to the front view. Or no, maybe we need to adjust this some little more, so go to layers, make sure this is pressed, and press on this end, bezier corner, and just move this handle here and go to like there, maybe move those two like there, perspective, oh my god. Again press on this line, and that's why I told you you don't need a real bullet, because you wouldn't be able to do this by yourself, and you will be like, oh my god, what can I do, so you'll just screw this up and leave this tutorial and just say bad words about me. Anyway, I know you wouldn't do that, right? Maybe just smooth works good here. Go to the front view again and just delete this vertex and go to here. Let's see, bezier, maybe smooth. Whoa, not smooth at all. The corner, move this hand like this, and there we go. Just move it like that. Now we have this nice bullet. Okay, here we go. So what can we do to this now? First we need to just prepare our vRay scene, and it's vRay 2. So press F3, F10, oh my god, press F10, not F3. There are like hundreds of numbers between 3 and 10, and choose vRay 2. Okay, so now I have this, and for the active shade select vRay RT, based for real time. So what this allows us to do is will be see how we'll just see there is no B. Okay, just we will see how to make our adjustments in real time in one of these viewports. So I'll show you how to do this later. So let's go to here and just put it on this line, and now let's prepare our vRay scene. But before we do that, let's just convert our bullet to an editable poly. And just for you to know, there is no, in real life, there is no just like 100% sharp edges like that. So this is not realistic. So what I'm gonna do now is just select these edges. Let's see, this one, this one, this one, this one. Just select anyone from these, and now press loop, so this will select all the circle, and go to chamfer. Just decrease this amount too much, like that, and make the segments something like 4 segments, maybe 5. So now it's much realistic, as you can see here. And let's do the same thing with this here. So I don't know, maybe there's something wrong with this area, maybe. Okay, so let me just delete all of these. Press ring, and now press delete. So now we have deleted everything here, and choose border, press this one and this one, and now press cap. So now we kept nothing, so this will just cap this one and this one. So anyway, just press Ctrl Z, undo this one. Maybe you can, let's see, cap holes from here, doesn't work too, so undo this, and we'll have to do this just manually. So how to do this is just select this one, press loop, and from the front view press shift and go to like here. Just make sure this is exactly there. Go to the top view and just increase this until you get it exactly on there here. Okay, so now just press F3, choose these vertices here, and just zoom in so you can see those two vertices here and there, and go to weld, and here we have just weld them. Now press OK, and everything should be fine. So now let's go back to our chamfer. So now we have this already selected. Select this one, press Ctrl, OK, and press loop, and now just chamfer, press OK, and you're good to go. Now we are ready to make a mesh smooth modifier to this, to just make it look smoother, and let's do maybe, and this now looks fabulous. Have a lot of segments and great. So now let's move to our vRay scene. Go to rendering, press render, or just F10, not F3, and go to our vRay. Of course we already have chosen vRay here and vRay RT for real time, and go to vRay and just start modifying these all. So first thing, I'm going to enable my frame buffer from here, so this is much better than the default buffer. Leave everything here as it is in the global switches, and go to image samplifier and make sure you select from here adaptive DMC and Cultrum, let's see, Catmull Room. Okay, now for the adaptive DMC that we have just chosen, properties here, leave this as 1 and max subdivision as 4. Maybe you can just increase this as you want, but this will be just a test render, and uncheck this to take our threshold as this value. Now in this environment I'm going to enable these for later use, I'll show you later, and color mapping and camera, just leave them as it is. Now go to indirect illumination, make sure this indirect illumination is on, choose irradiance map for the primary bounces, and light cache, of course, for our secondary. Now go to this radiance map settings here and make this to like medium, and make sure our show calculation phase is on. So now we can see what is going on. Okay. And go to light cache here, and you can just decrease this size, this subdivision, till you get something good. Maybe it's just 2200 is okay. And again, show calculation is here. Now go to caustics and just enable this on, and you're good to go. Last thing I'm gonna do is go to settings and uncheck this annoying window for me, and now we're good to go. Now what I'm going to do is press M, bring up our material editor, and choose an empty material, and I'm going to choose my HDRI material. So I'm going to press on get material and go down there and choose vRay HDRI. So this will grab me this. Press browse and choose your favorite HDRI, and I'll choose this one for me. So double click on it, and it's a spherical, so press spherical, and I'm just going to use 0.7 for the multiplier, overall multiplier, so it doesn't be too much brightness. Okay, and now close this one. So as a test render for what is going here, let's press F9 and see how it looks like just for now. So as you can see, this is how it looks. Let's just make a vRay plan here. Press M, give it just a regular white material, apply it to it here, and see, go to F10 again, and this is, by the way, this is why it looks just like bluish color. Let's see, go to vRay here, environment, and this is what I told you that I'll be showing you later. So for these three slots here, I'll just grab my HDRI map and put it in there as an instance for each one of them. So now let's press render and see how it looks like. So this looks like our basic scene that we'll be working on. So now how to give this nice chrome material that we see in the bullet and make it look realistic. First, let me close this and make just like copies from this one. Make sure this is on and put it exactly on the floor there. Let's make maybe some copies, or maybe we'll just do this later after we apply our material. Now press Alt W and go to maybe left side, press perspective to get our perspective view again. And now we'll be using our real time, so right click, views, and active shade. So now it's loading, and just wait for it just for a couple of seconds till it's done. So it's now starting, and here we go. So basically everything we'll be doing here, you will see how it looks like in render here in real time. So this is really cool. So let's see, and yes, it works. So now press on this, bring up our material editor, and let's make our let's see, we can make it golden or chromatic material. I'll go for golden, so we'll make this look like golden bullet. So press on get material, choose vRay material from here, and now close this one. Let's see, first let's assign our material to this one to be able to see it in real time. So for the color, diffuse color, let's select color. Let's see something, try to make it just like darknish brown, like this. And for the reflection here, we'll go to like something, let's desaturate this some till you see something that looks good from here. Maybe let's desaturate it more. I think this looks okay now. Press OK, and let's go down. And for subdivisions, I'm going to make this maybe like 10 or something. Okay, go down, maximum depth, leave it as it is, 5. And I don't think we need to play with any other preferences here, so it looks already good from now. But let me just play with this, with the back of the bullet here just a little bit, because it looks really straight and this is not good for our bullet. So press F4 to see through, go to here, maybe you can just close this for now, Alt W, close this, it's not in our tutorial anyway. And let's see, select all of these edges. As you can see, I'm going from modeling, then rendering, then shading, then modeling again, so just it can't be just boring modeling, then rendering, then stop. So I just like to do this in my tutorials. I don't know if you like it. So let's select these edges and unselect these ones. I don't know, maybe just for easier way, choose this circle one and oops, and select this and select all of these ones here. Go to stop view and make sure you have just selected these and not any other back faces. And so press Alt, and now here we go. Go to perspective again, make sure it's back to normal, and now press connect. See, let's increase our slide or decrease it, maybe like here. Okay, and now let's chamfer this out. So just one segment and increase this to like there. Press OK, and let's select those edges. Let's see, press ring and hold down Control and place polygon. So now I have just selected these polygons, and press extrude and make it with minus, like so. Press OK, and now select edges again, press F3 and select just what you can select from here, press loop, and now I have selected them all. And again do the same thing with chamfer, just minimize it as you can, and like 4 segments, and here you have it. And now for this one here, let's see, press chamfer, just decrease it like so, maybe press OK and select just this one little segment. Oh, it's so cute. Edge, and let's see, maybe something like this. Again, select all of these cute little edges. Oops, because they are so cute I can select them. Select another one from here, press loop, and let's just unselect this one. We'll be selecting them later. Chamfer like this, press OK, and let's see, just maybe you can leave this as it is now, it's not very important. And as you can see now, I have done this like so. So maybe, let's see, we just modify this more by making a small edge like here, press ring and connect again. Maybe to like here, press OK, and let's see, press chamfer, and this time just one segment, maybe two, and increase this amount a little bit, press OK, and select this one, loop, and go, let's see, go just like so. Okay, now select these two again, loop and chamfer, increase our segments, press OK, and there we go. Now we need to use different materials for, let's see, maybe these ones and this one here. So how to do this is very easy. Just select this, press string, hold down Control, polygon, and now let's make like a chromatic material for this one. So again, Alt W, make sure the active shade is already here, and here we go, it's just started. Now press M while you are selecting this, and this looks better. Okay, and maybe you can just copy this material to there, apply it, just name it anything. Okay, and this one like gold. Let's go to this chrome material, apply it to only this section, and for the reflect just make it white. Okay, and fuse, let's see, just desaturate this too much like this. I think this already looks okay, but you can't see it here. So let's just render this out and see how it looks. So basically this is how it looks after rendering. So as you can see, not everything can be showed in the active shade. So let's now press Alt W and make some copies from this. So need some bullets here, press this, hold down Shift, and maybe you can copy this here, and okay, now make sure it's local so you can rotate it on its right direction. Go to the front view and make sure it's on the ground here, this area. Press P for perspective again, and maybe need to rotate this more, like this. Put it in there. Maybe left view. Just make sure they are just touching each other from here. Okay, and again from the left view, make sure this is exactly on the ground. Okay, looks cool. Now we can just take this one and make just random copies from it in like here and there. It's okay. Maybe someone from them is like vertically and some horizontally. Anything you want, just play around and get some nice scene. So now after doing this, let's activate our show frame so you can see where the frames are, and let's zoom in like this, choose like a good view. I think this one is good, and hit F9 to render. And after rendering this, as you can see, everything looks smooth and shiny, and these reflections here and there, and the reflections of the bullets themselves on the bullets here. And now let's go to Photoshop and open the image that we have just done, and of course I've saved it. So press open, choose bullet image, and here we have it. So we need to adjust it a little bit, so let's make some depth of field. So choose our blur tool and start making this manually to go like this one will be so much, this one will be less strength, and same for here, and same for there, and some here, all that stuff. And don't just touch this middle bullet here. Okay, something like this. And now press Ctrl L to get levels and choose this white one, and maybe you can press on the corner here so that we have done this. All will be white and this not. And let's play a little with this, something like this. Maybe press OK, maybe press Ctrl U and play some with saturation. Maybe increase the saturation a little bit like this. It's okay, and I think this looks pretty good so far. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and learned something new from it. Thank you for watching. I am Abanoob and this is gfxtoday.com.